Hello, thank you for tuning in to 108 Times Back Home Tarot. And today I want to give a little energy check and see how everyone is doing, from the collective of the zodiac signs to the non believers to the atheists to the philosophers to everyone on this planet, because believe it or not, we're all interconnected. We're part and partial of the Supreme. Whatever I do to you, I do to myself, and we do to the Supreme. So over here I'm using the Spirit of Herbs Tarot deck, and we're going to use the Indigo Angel Oracle cards just to pull out a message from the Supreme. And let's check what the message is for this collective on February 10, 2023. Alright, so what we got. Hope everyone's doing well. Oh, I do a past present spread just to check how everyone's doing. What we have for the collective. For the collective of this planet, on this platform, on this material, and also transcendental spiritual waves. Let us see what we have. Wow. You can feel that there's so much energy moving happening right now. We have the Ten of Pentacles for the past. I don't feel like this is for the present. Alright, nothing came out, so didn't flip, so I'm gonna take it. Alright, we got the Temperance. That feels better because the other card came out, Three of Pentacles reversed. Didn't feel like it was part of the collective. It kind of just came out of my hand, but like it just came out forcibly. This came out naturally. So let's see what we got for the future, for the collective. We got for the future, for the collective, and we got the World in reverse. Alright. So this makes me... Well, let's just take a look at the cards. We got the Ten Pentacles reverse. Well, if we turn it around this way, then you can see it the way I'm seeing it. So the Ten Pentacles reverse, the Temperance upright, and the World card in reverse. So there's a lot of manifestation happening, but it feels that, the collective is working very furiously, either mentally, body, or spiritually, or physically, looking into the past and leaving a legacy of understanding of well, actually, never mind. It doesn't feel that way. It feels more like it's to me, it's telling me that the Ten of Pentacles reversed, that you want, with a collective, the energies right now want to have some form of stability, that you're able to come out of your backyard or walk out to the backyard, or just something that you can see that is tangible, something that you can see that has a purpose. So this purpose has been taking some time, Because even though you are already working on it, it feels that you still can't see exactly how it's going to progress. So there's feel like some doubt. Feels like this need to, like, counting the coins, counting the money, but also like looking to the past to fulfill, not to fulfill, but to understand something a lot more clear. The past has showed you so much, the good times and the bad times. So you're doing your best to manifest this legacy as pure as possible. And you're making sure that it's not far from your heart's desire. Because this legacy, you want to bring some kind of cleansing and hope to the future. This legacy is like a moment of eureka for those that are seeking some kind of spiritual or almost financial stability. So let me turn the cards over so I can see myself. So it's like you're trying to manifest this idea that is already in the spiritual world. So you're trying to see the stability right away, but you're realizing that it doesn't work that way. Because the first thing you have to do is know that it already is manifested. It's already manifested. Because here, in the present moment, we have the Temperance upright, healed. On this card, you can see her wearing this beautiful sari or dress, calm, cleanse, with this like long belt, well, not really a belt, but like kind of like a scarf around her waist. Red signifying the strength, keeping one foot into the water and the other in the earth. Staying equilibriumly balanced, knowing that everything that you went through or you're going through, it wasn't just for the best, but it was exactly how it needed to happen. And I know we hear that a lot, but even myself through these past few days, I'm experiencing as well something like this. Like, it was, things have been like a roller coaster, been like chaotic and calm and then chaotic, and I remember saying that, transformation and healing, it's not very like beautiful. It's not like a priest told me once in the Krishna temple. He told me once that the path of self-realization, of self-awakening, of transcendental liberation is not a bed of roses. So this bed of roses from the past that you've been cultivating, you're starting to see that, well, you're starting to look into what made you happy. What made you happy, what brought fruition in your past. But not in the sense that in the past of toxic connections and attachments that you already know that you need to let go. Because these toxic connections and toxic ideas and these illusions that we as humans are subject to fall into, illusions, false senses, manipulation, and cheating. These are some of the factors that are energies that are hovering around our collective. And we are always challenged to see the bigger picture. And the bigger picture is only through when you're completely healed, when you accept, when you surrender, then you can truly walk a path that is in your higher self. Walk a path that is not so hot, not so cold. You have the strength to get through anything and the wisdom to see beyond. And by mean beyond is by practicing some form of meditation, practicing some form of cultivation. For the body will stay here on this planet, but the spirit will forever live. It's like this Ten of Pentacles legacy is something beyond the material world. You're trying to leave this planet, this world. We all are trying to live a certain life that has fulfillment. And this fulfillment, that everyone involved in this life cycle is also satisfied in a successful life, living such great wealth. It's just just a little amount of love that you can actually give, because we are conditioned to see the world through these eyes, which are imperfect. My eyes, or all our eyes, all our minds are imperfect. This material body is imperfect. If we were perfect, we will not die. But as imminent, and before we do leave our body, it's like a great, great Swami said once, die before dying. Prepare yourself to die on this planet as you're awake, so when the time comes to leave, you're purified, and everything will be successful. It will be a great death. And without being morbid, that means that we're so busy trying to find the best way to live a happy life. When things turn around and turn the other side and go, one left and right, and things don't make sense, and money's gone, money goes, and you have any money, then we're suffering, and there's really no true happiness on this material world. I feel that's what this card is saying. The true happiness is within. Die before dying. Because the next card we have for the future, we have the World in Reverse. The world in reverse is a chapter complete. It's a complete cycle, but still, because we are in the process of healing, there's still like little small detail, maybe issues, anger, or something that still needs to be completely understood and completely let go of, because this chapter is done, but we still are holding on to something. There's still something like this pattern, or this energy that we're trying to leave behind. But we're seeing that it is not as easy as we thought. When we be out there displaying externally these great boss and energies and great leaderships, but deep inside, without any spiritual cultivation or healing, then this is just always going to be a half empty bottle. It may be half full or half empty. We need to fill it up all the way to the top. So when we do leave our body and do leave a legacy, then everything will be successful. And this, when you're leaving your body and your consciousness, you can let go and know that everything is taken care of by a supreme will, predestined. We just need to play the part, use the tools that we are giving for the greater good, of not just the word humanity, but for the greater good of the spiritual world. Because this body is already destined to get old, to go through hell. But the spirit is eternal, forever, a legacy that will never die. Through this healing, great understanding, and true self-fulfillment that comes from not intoxicating yourself, not giving in to sense gratification, instant gratification, sex indulgence, will bring great peace. And this will finally be a chapter that you can leave and start a new one, knowing that you have transformed yourself and you let go, and now you stand healed, ready, wise, strong. So let's take out a card of the Indigo Angel Oracle cards. Let's see what we have for our collective. Let's go for the collective right here. Alright. I'm not gonna take that one because I did not ask for it yet. Let's see. Okay, what we got here? We have ask for a sign. Great message. I feel that we all want to have some kind of confirmation, knowing that what we're doing is the best path, and it fulfills you the best way possible. And these attachments that we have before we leave this planet must be completely left behind. So look around. Those 111 symbols, 222s, 444s, 555, 666, 777, 999s, 1010s, 1212s, and so on. 1818, all these numbers that I've been seeing myself are signs, confirmations. Because we are living in a matrix. But once you decide to uncondition yourself by practicing tapasyas, which is basically austerities, staying celibate, not intoxicating yourself, not eating meat, no gambling, then you're going against the world. You're declaring a war against the material world. And as you're going through this war, look for the signs. And this war will not be easy, because Maya, the external energy of the Supreme, will always be there to try to lure you back. Let's see what it says. Ask for a sign. If you're feeling stuck or confused, then you need a sign to point you in the best direction. Signs are some of the most interactive and consistent messages the angels can bring. When you regularly ask for them, you're shown constant reminders that you're on the right path, and receive clear guidance to help keep you there. As an indigo, you may feel disconnected from other people and wonder why you can't relate to them. Ask the angels to show you a plain and recognizable sign that you wish / purpose / dream / hope / desire is relevant and possible, and to let you know the next step for you to take. You will be very pleased with the outcome, as heaven will validate and guide you clearly. All you have to do is ask. And there you go. Thank you so much for tuning in to 108 Times Back Home Tarot. And it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure to be among you and taking some time to come over and check your energy. With that said, until next time, thank you.